Hey everyone, Jenny here with Sports Day Tribune, bringing you the latest on WNBA superstar Angel Reese. Today we're diving into her stunning off-season looks and social media presence that's been turning heads. Get ready for a deep dive into the world of Chai Barbie herself. Angel Reese is definitely living her best life right now during the WNBA off-season. The Chicago Sky forward has been treating her fans to some seriously eye-catching content on Instagram lately. Let's break down her latest fashion statements and what she's been up to, because trust me, there's a lot to unpack here. First up, Reese showed she knows how to travel in style. She posted pics of herself boarding a private jet, and let me tell you, this wasn't your average airport outfit. We're talking about a matching ensemble that perfectly complemented the plane's interior. Coordinated from head to toe, Reese proved that travel days can be fashion days too. And of course, she had to flex with some Louis Vuitton luggage, because why settle for less when you're flying private, right? But the luxury didn't stop at the tarmac. Once on board, Reese gave us a glimpse of her bling game and some Chanel purses. Now, I don't know about you, but my carry-on usually consists of a book and some snacks. Reese is out here turning the cabin into a fashion show, and I'm here for it. Now let's talk about the real showstopper. Reese dropped a leopard print bombshell of a selfie that had Instagram buzzing. This look was absolute fire, people. The pattern was bold, the fit was perfect, and Reese was serving confidence for days. She captioned it with just a leopard emoji, letting the outfit speak for itself. And let me tell you, it was speaking volumes. It's giving fierce, it's giving fabulous, it's giving I know I look good and I'm not afraid to show it. But here's the thing about Angel Reese. She's not just about the glam. If you've been following her social media lately, you know she's been experimenting with different hairstyles. In this latest pic, she's back to rocking the straight hair look after showing off some braids earlier in the week. It's clear she can pull off any style she wants, and she's not afraid to switch things up. That kind of versatility and willingness to experiment is what makes her such a style icon in the making. Now, I want to take a moment to appreciate how Reese balances her public persona with her athletic career. In the age of social media, athletes have to navigate a whole new world of expectations and opportunities. It's not just about what you do on the court anymore, it's about how you present yourself to the world 24/7. Reese seems to be handling it all with grace and authenticity. She's not afraid to show off her style and personality, but she also keeps the focus on her game when it matters most. Speaking of her game, let's not forget what an incredible rookie season Reese just wrapped up. She averaged a double-double with 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds per game. That's seriously impressive for a first-year player in the WNBA. To put it in perspective, many players go their entire careers without averaging a double-double for a season. Reese did it straight out of the gate. She's definitely established herself as a force to be reckoned with on the court. But Reese isn't just about the stats. She's also been keeping busy with her podcast, Unapologetically Angel. If you haven't checked it out yet, you're missing out. Reese has been bringing on some amazing guests and diving into real conversations. It's a great way to get to know the person behind the basketball stats and fashion statements. She's tackling everything from sports to lifestyle to personal growth, and she's doing it with the same confidence she brings to the court. Now, some of you might be wondering about Reese's love life. Well, she recently dropped what she called a dating bombshell, though she's keeping the details pretty close to the chest. What we do know is that Reese is embracing the single life right now and seems to be loving every minute of it. And can you blame her? She's young, successful, and has the world at her feet. Why not enjoy it? But back to the fashion, because Reese gave us another look to talk about. She posted a pic from Los Angeles, looking cozy and glamorous in a white robe. Now, we don't know if LA was the final destination of that private jet trip, or if she's there for work or play. But one thing's for sure, she looks completely at ease and ready to enjoy some downtime. It's a reminder that even superstars need their rest and relaxation. It's great to see Reese taking some well-deserved time off. The WNBA season is intense, and players need that time to rest, recover, and recharge. especially considering Reese had to undergo surgery towards the end of the season. From the looks of things, her recovery is going well, and she's making the most of her break. It's a testament to her resilience and determination that she's bounced back so quickly and is already looking ahead to the future. But don't think Reese is going to be idle for too long. She's set to join her fellow WNBA stars in the new Unrivaled League, kicking off in January in Miami. This is exciting news for basketball fans who can't get enough of seeing their favorite players in action. The Unrivaled League is shaping up to be a showcase of some of the best talents in women's basketball, and Reese is sure to be a standout. It'll be interesting to see how Reese performs in this new league. Will she continue her double-double streak? Will we see new aspects of her game emerge? One thing's for sure, all eyes will be on her when she steps onto the court in Miami. Now let's talk a bit more about Reese's impact on the WNBA as a whole. Coming into the league with such a strong rookie performance has definitely raised the bar. She's part of a new generation of players who are bringing fresh energy and excitement to women's basketball. The way she dominates on the boards is particularly impressive. That kind of rebounding prowess is going to make her a key player for the Chicago Sky for years to come. And speaking of the Chicago Sky, they've got to be thrilled with how Reese has developed. Drafting her was clearly a smart move, and it'll be interesting to see how they build around her in the coming seasons. The Sky have a history of nurturing young talent, and Reese could be the cornerstone of their next great team. With her on the roster, the future looks bright for Chicago basketball, but Reese's influence extends beyond just her team. She's become a role model for young athletes, especially young women in basketball. Her confidence, both on and off the court, is inspiring. She's showing that you can be a fierce competitor and still express yourself through fashion and other interests. In a world where female athletes are often scrutinized for their appearance or told to focus solely on their sport, Reese is proving that you can have it all: style, substance, and success. Now, I want to circle back to Reese's podcast for a moment. Unapologetically Angel is more than just a catchy title. It really encapsulates who Reese is as a person. She's not afraid to speak her mind or be herself, and that comes through in her interviews and discussions. It's refreshing to see an athlete use their platform to have meaningful conversations and connect with fans on a deeper level. The podcast covers a wide range of topics, from sports and fitness to personal growth and lifestyle. Reese brings on guests from various backgrounds, creating a diverse and engaging listening experience. It's a great way for fans to get to know her better and to hear from other interesting personalities in the world of sports and entertainment. As we look ahead to the upcoming Unrivaled League, it's worth considering how competitions like this can benefit players during the WNBA offseason. Staying in game shape and competing at a high level can help players maintain their edge. For someone like Reese, who's still early in her pro career, any extra playing time and experience is valuable. It's also a chance for fans to see their favorite players in a different context, potentially showcasing skills or playing styles that might not be as prominent in their WNBA roles. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Right now, Reese is clearly enjoying her time off, and who can blame her? After the grind of a WNBA season, especially one where she was setting records and making a name for herself, some relaxation is well-deserved. Whether she's jet-setting, trying out new looks, or just chilling in a robe in LA, Reese is living her best life. It's also worth noting how Reese's social media presence contributes to her personal brand. In today's sports world, athletes are more than just what they do on the court or field. They're personalities, influencers, and entrepreneurs. Reese seems to understand this well, using platforms like Instagram to connect with fans and showcase different aspects of her life and personality. The leopard print selfie, for example, isn't just a fashion statement. It's a way for Reese to express herself and engage with her followers. These kinds of posts help fans feel connected to athletes on a more personal level, which can translate to more support both on and off the court. It's a smart strategy for building a lasting career that extends beyond just athletic achievements. Reese's fashion choices are also worth discussing in more detail. She's not just wearing trendy outfits, she's making statements. The leopard print, for instance, is bold and eye-catching, much like Reese's playing style. Her choice to coordinate with the private jet shows attention to detail and a flair for the dramatic. Even the casual white robe look in LA exudes a kind of effortless glamour. These aren't just clothes, they're extensions of Reese's personality and brand. It's also interesting to see how Reese balances luxury items with more accessible looks. While she's not shy about showing off designer labels like Louis Vuitton and Chanel, she also posts in outfits that her younger fans might be able to emulate. This mix of high-end and relatable fashion helps her appeal to a wide range of followers. Now let's talk about Reese's impact on the court in more detail. Her rebounding skills are particularly noteworthy. In the WNBA, controlling the boards can often be the difference between winning and losing. Reese's ability to consistently pull down double-digit rebounds gives her team extra possessions and limits the opponent's opportunities. It's a skill that doesn't always get the spotlight, but it's crucial to success in basketball. Her scoring ability shouldn't be overlooked either. Averaging 13.6 points per game as a rookie is impressive, especially considering she's often not the primary scoring option. As she develops her offensive game further, we could see those numbers go up significantly in the coming seasons. One aspect of Reese's game that doesn't show up in the stat sheet is her energy and intensity. She plays with a passion that's infectious, often sparking her teammates and energizing the crowd. This intangible quality can be just as valuable as points or rebounds, especially in close games or playoff situations. Looking ahead to next season, it'll be interesting to see how Reese builds on her rookie success. Will she expand her offensive repertoire? Might we see her taking more outside shots or developing a go-to post move? And how will her experiences in the unrivaled league translate to her WNBA play? There's also the question of how Reese will handle the increased attention and expectations. Now that she's established herself as a rising star, opponents will be game planning specifically to counter her strengths. How she adapts to this increased scrutiny will be a key factor in her continued development as a player. Off the court, it'll be exciting to see how Reese's brand continues to grow. Will we see her branching out into other areas like fashion design or acting? Many athletes have successfully leveraged their sports fame into broader entertainment careers, and Reese certainly has the charisma and style to follow that path if she chooses. Her podcast could also evolve in interesting ways. As she gains more experience and connections in the sports and entertainment worlds, we might see even bigger names showing up as guests. There's also potential for the podcast to tackle more serious topics, using Reese's platform to address important issues in sports and society. As we wrap up our discussion of Reese's latest activities, it's clear that she's making the most of her off-season. From fashion statements to podcast episodes, she's keeping busy and staying in the public eye. But more importantly, she seems to be genuinely enjoying herself and embracing all aspects of her life as a professional athlete and public figure. It's this authenticity that really sets Reese apart. In an era where so much of what we see on social media feels curated or artificial, Reese comes across as genuinely herself. Whether she's celebrating a big win on the court or showing off a new outfit, there's a realness to her that fans appreciate. Looking ahead, it'll be exciting to see what Reese does next, both in terms of her basketball career and her off-court endeavors. Will she continue to push the boundaries of athlete fashion? Will her podcast grow and evolve? And of course, how will she build on her impressive rookie season when she returns to the court? One thing's for sure. Angel Reese is a name we'll be hearing a lot in the coming years. Whether she's dropping double-doubles or dropping jaws with her latest look, she's definitely a player to watch. Her combination of athletic talent, style, and personality make her a unique figure in the sports world, and it's clear she's just getting started. As we look to the future, it's worth considering the broader impact Reese could have on women's basketball and sports in general. She's part of a generation of athletes who are redefining what it means to be a sports star in the 21st century. By embracing social media, fashion, and other interests alongside her athletic career, She's showing a new path forward for young athletes. Reese's success could also help bring more attention and resources to women's basketball. As players like her continue to raise the profile of the WNBA, we might see increased investment, better TV deals, and more opportunities for female athletes at all levels. In conclusion, Angel Reese is more than just a basketball player. She's a style icon, a podcaster, a role model, and a rising star in the world of sports and entertainment. Her off-season activities give us a glimpse into the multifaceted person behind the impressive stats, and it's clear that she's someone who will continue to make waves both on and off the court. Whether she's rocking leopard print, dropping double-doubles, or sharing insights on her podcast, Angel Reese is unapologetically herself. And that, perhaps more than anything else, is what makes her such a compelling figure to watch. That's all for now, folks. This has been Jenny with Sports Day Tribune, bringing you an in-depth look at WNBA star Angel Reese's off-season adventures. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all our sports coverage. Until next time, keep balling and stay stylish.